Hello and welcome to the TAP Business School. In this video, we'll be reviewing the deadlines you should be aware of as a sole trader and what penalties HMRC can issue you if these are missed, so grab a notepad and let's get going. First off, you'll need to be aware of your financial year. In most cases, this is from the 6th of April to the 5th of April, which is the same as the tax year. Many sole traders choose to have this as their financial year as it keeps things nice and simple. At the end of every financial year, your business will need to produce annual accounts. These will summarize how the business is doing and will detail things like income, profit, assets, and liabilities. Sole traders aren't legally required to produce annual accounts, and these do not need to be submitted to HMRC, but completing them will make your self-assessment a lot easier to produce. Your self-assessment deadline is on the 31st of January each year. If you don't submit it by this date, HMRC will apply a fixed £100 penalty. After 3 months, additional daily penalties of £10 per day will be charged, up to a maximum of £900. After 6 months, these charges increase again, with 5% interest being charged on the tax due, so it's in your best interest to make sure you file your self-assessment on time. You may also need to submit additional returns to HMRC if you're VAT registered or employ staff. These returns can't be neglected, so mark them in that notepad of yours. If your business is VAT registered, you'll need to note down your VAT return deadlines. They're usually produced each quarter, and the deadline follows 1 month and 7 days after the quarter ends. You'll receive penalty points each time you miss the VAT return deadline, and you'll receive a £200 penalty once you reach the points threshold. Finally, if you employ staff, you also need to remember to file your RTI return each time you pay your employees. These penalties can quickly get out of hand if you miss your deadlines, so let's take a look at how we can avoid them. A penalty can be a significant setback and financial burden for a business, so how can you make sure you never miss those deadlines? Well, if you're one of our clients, we've got you covered. We'll send you an automated email reminder whenever one of your deadlines is approaching. We also recommend establishing a good bookkeeping system early on, using software like Pendle, as this will make your life a lot easier in the long run. It's also a good idea to make sure you appoint an accountant as early as possible. This will give them the maximum amount of time to ensure all your returns are submitted well before the deadlines. Thanks for watching. If you need any more information about your deadlines and obligations as a sole trader, please head to our website at www.theaccountancy.co.uk or give us a call using the number on screen.